This global organization is using technology to take on the most complex risks. XL Re is setting standards for success. XL Re is known throughout the world as a top-tier reinsurer. It's part of the XL group of companies.
The company was established in 1986 and has evolved from a single location insurance company to a global multi-line insurance and reinsurance company with approximately 3,500 employees.
A combination of market conditions and natural events led to the formation of XL Re in 1992.
There was a crisis in that particular side of the industry after multiple catastrophes around the world. You know them well, culminating in Hurricane Andrew in 1992. XL was facing excess capital to some degree and seeking to grow. Basically, the policyholders supported the formation of a company.
The company diversified into the reinsurance business with its acquisition of Mid-Ocean Reinsurance Company, also a Bermuda company.
The strategy paid off, and today XL Re counts most of the world's leading insurance companies among its clients.
We're a market leader for most of our chosen lines, specifically casualty business, which we write out of Dublin, London and Paris, property cat and property risk, which we write out of Dublin and Le Mans and Paris, marine and aviation, which is written out of our London office, and property FAC, which we write out of Dublin and London.
With XL Re's success came more growth through mergers and acquisitions.
We acquired operations on the mainland in the US, NAC Re to be precise, and integrated that within XL Re's existing operations. That, by definition, of course, brought together multiple offices around the globe.
The various companies came together from a management perspective, but they did not all have the same systems, analytics, pricing methodology.
We had many different systems to support many different processes across the world. When you look at the cost of operations and the high maintenance degree of maintaining multiple systems, it doesn't really make any sense. It doesn't add competitive advantage.
What do I need to make my business a success? I need competitive advantage. Now, competitive advantage with our industry, the service industry, in my view, hinges on two or three pillars. One of them, of course, is efficiency.
To improve its efficiency, XL Re needed to establish a unified method of doing business. It also needed the supporting technology to be standardized.
There are huge benefits in having a single operating platform. It enables us to look at data in a consistent manner, and it enables us to analyze that business much more efficiently and effectively.
XL Re's first step was to start using technology to exchange data with its partners via a process called EDI.
The term EDI means electronic data interchange, and for me at a basic level what it means is direct electronic communication between XL as a company and its business partner, which is usually the broker.
Prior to EDI, or the early stages of EDI, it was basically a manual process. We would receive border row paper information from our customers, and then we would manually enter that information directly into our system.
That manual entry process was gradually eliminated as XL Re continued to embrace electronic communications.
You get an EDI message that comes directly from the broker, has contract detail, commissions, brokerage. You map those contracts directly into our personal reinsurance system here at XL.
It was a significant improvement over the manual approach, but there was still no consistent way to collect and process the data.
If I am a company that's the product of mergers and acquisitions over 20 years, with legacy systems in virtually every office I've got, where I have apples plus oranges plus bananas, I have a fruit salad.
Each claims unit within XL operated differently. We entered data differently, we captured the information differently, and so it was very labor intensive to get reports done or to analyze the information that we had.
For XL Re, The answer was data standards.
With data standards, you can achieve consistency in terms of how you look at a complex product.
The reinsurance industry had been establishing standards for processes like accounting, claims, and underwriting since the 1990s. But while they were internally consistent, they were not consistent with one another.
There was a need in the industry to really harmonize the standards and have it really under one body, a standards body, a body that really didn't have a vested interest in driving the standard for one constituent community or another, but somebody that could do it globally on a global basis. And that's where ACORD came into play.
For more than 40 years, ACORD has worked to develop insurance standards that remain consistent across the entire industry and around the globe.
You operate in multiple territories. You still need to bring that global view to bear.
Today, there's consistent data and compatible technology throughout XL Group's global operations, including XL Re.
Our group and any group in XL doesn't work as a silo. We work together as a unit globally throughout the world to make sure our processes are standardized throughout the company.
In 2009, XL Re finished the implementation of a global reinsurance platform based on ACORD standards.
It has the capabilities to basically take all ACORD messages for the administration back end of the business, accounting, cash management, claims, and also the unstructured data, all of the electronic documents. And that's fully integrated to a workflow engine and also a document management solution.
Implementation of ACORD standard messages has helped XL Re to respond more quickly both internally and externally. That translates to competitive advantage.
It's important to the brokers that our responses from all areas of the organization are very quick and very consistent and accurate. So whether that is the underwriters responding on a new submission that comes in, a new business opportunity, whether it's the claim department turning around claim payments as quickly as possible.
We can turn around our payments in 4 days versus it used to take us 7 days in the past to initiate that payment to our brokers. So our service standards have greatly improved.
Current and accurate data also helps XL Re make informed decisions about complex risks.
Technology is a big part of what we do. We have to handle enormous amounts of data from our clients when we look at the analytics.
The analytics really support all our decision making in terms of what business we want to write, what we want to charge for that business.
And as XL Re plans for future growth, ACORD is part of the equation from the start.
We deal in emerging markets. With something as beneficial as an ACORD standard, we need to get in there early. We need to get them to adopt or understand the benefit, how that positions them to deal globally thereafter.
It's a winning strategy that is helping XL Re to strengthen its unique position in the reinsurance industry.
We want to be seen to be the go-to company for complex risks.
The way we'd like our customers to think about us is that we're very intelligent about risk assumption. We're able to give them prompt service, able to provide them with expertise. And I think as we look to the future, we don't think in terms of how much volume of business we're going to get. We think of in terms of the reputation we're trying to achieve, and we think that'll bring the business we're looking for to us.